Good evening and welcome to tonight's meeting of the Zoning Board of Adjustment of the Township of Union, which is being held pursuant to the Open Public Meeting Law, C-231 Laws of New Jersey, dated 1975. Notice of this meeting was advertised in the local source, the newspaper of record, and notice has been posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building adjacent to the municipal clerk's office. Roll call.
Mr. Wiley.
Here.
Ms. Martins.
Here.
Mr. Bentavegana.
Present.
Ms. Scott.
Here.
Mr. Johnson.
Here.
Mr. McNeil.
Present.
Mr. Graves.
Here.
Ms. Rickett is absent. Mr. Champion.
Here. There being a quorum present, this meeting is now declared open. At this time, I'll entertain a motion for the approval of the minutes from June the 4th. May I have a motion and a second?
Let's go.
Here on June 4th? I don't think I was here.
Mr. Wiley was not here on June 4th.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the meeting minutes of June 4, 2025 be approved as written and dispensed with their reading.
Second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Our first order of business this evening will be the adoption of a resolution for calendar number 3455, Bruno and Sarah Tavares. Location is 2347 Lorana Road, Block 3913, Lot 52. Applicant wishes to construct an addition with insufficient setbacks with a driveway in front of the living space. Board members, you've all had a chance to read the resolution. At this time, are there any members that would like to comment, make changes or modifications to this resolution as it has been written? Hearing none, may I have a motion and a second to adopt the resolution?
Mr. Chairman, I move that this board adopt the resolution as written and accurately memorializing the previous findings of this board.
Second motion.
Roll call.
Mr. Wiley.
Yes.
Ms. Martins.
Yes.
Mr. Bentavegana.
Yes.
Mr. Johnson.
Yes.
Mr. Graves.
Yes.
And Mr. Champion.
Yes. Our next order of business this evening is calendar number 3456, Nicole Drakeford. Location is 2428 Terrell Road, Block 3901, Lot 10. Applicant wishes to construct an in-ground swimming pool with insufficient setbacks. Ms. Drakeford?
For the record, Mr. Chairman, and for the applicant, we have two members that are going to recuse themselves based on a relationship with the applicant. So both Ricardo and Henry will recuse and leave the dais. So we do have enough members to go forward, so it's not an issue. Can I ask I'm back here, it's Rob Pansil, the board attorney. Can I ask you to swear or affirm that the testimony you provide this evening is the truth and the whole truth?
I affirm.
And for the record, state and spell your name with your address.
Nicole Drakeford, Nichole Drakeford, 2428 Terrell Road, Union.
Okay, and you are the owner and applicant for tonight's presentation, correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any other witnesses tonight, or is it something you're going to just summarize for the board?
I can summarize.
Okay, why don't you do that? You're here for the variance, you're short on the required distance for the pool as it relates to the structure. You're conforming to the lot line, so why don't you just summarize how we're here? And I did mark the application as you submitted it A1, and I marked A2 the survey that was updated, so the board has that information.
Okay.
Okay?
Somewhere around the 29th of May, I submitted a permit for building, plumbing, electric, and fire protection for an in-ground pool, 15 by 26. The permit was issued on the 11th of June, 2024. Excavation began on the 9th of July. Rebar went in and excavation again on the 22nd of July. I received inspection, pass inspection on the 25th for building, plumbing, bonding, past inspection there. And then I received a telephone voicemail from the building department from the township on the 15th of August, letting me know that the pool was not in compliance as far as the distance from the home. It should have been 10 feet instead of 6, and I believe it's 7.25. So it is short on closest to the residency. but all around the 6, I'm fine on the other angles.
So you were expecting it, my mic on, you were expecting it to be conforming, but somewhere along the construction line, it winded up not being conforming to the original permit plan.
Correct. The plan submitted was for 6 feet setback from the home, but when I received the voicemail, they said it should have been 10. That was after it was originally, it originally passed
Okay,
inspection.
so what are the numbers now?
The original plan that's in the office is 10 feet from the house and 6 feet from the property line. That's what was approved from engineering.
Okay.
And 6 feet from the property remains, that's conforming, correct?
Yes,
What's the standard from the structure?
10.
8? It is 10?
10.
And you're proposing in total, what, 8?
They're proposing 8.09 and 7.54.
Okay, so it's a minor less than 3 feet adjustment on this setback off the structure. The lot line is conforming. Have you had any discussions with your neighbors or anybody about what you're proposing? I know the notices went out. so-
Yes, notification went out. I have had discussions with neighbors. One of my neighbors, actually, he just stepped in.
Okay,
as
but
well.
you haven't had any negative feedback or any positive?
Just wondering how long.
Good.
It's an
And you
eyesore.
realize that through the process, if you
Absolutely.
get approval tonight, you still got to complete the permit process. Any other cooperative measures with building to make sure it gets done correctly will be expected to get it, to complete it,
Certainly.
okay? And the fencing, that includes whatever requirements by code would be required to be implemented.
There's a permit in for the fence
Got it.
as well.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, I don't know, I assume you don't have any other witnesses.
No, sir.
If there's questions of the applicant, then we can probably ask the public and then deliberate.
Are there any board members that would like to question the witness?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, can you just confirm the fence that you're going to put around the pool?
It's a vinyl fence. I believe it was 6-foot fence. I spoke with the gentleman upstairs in the building, and he just told me it needed to be, I believe it was 2 inches from my neighbor's fence where it is standing. I have a fence that's there now. We did put up a temporary fence in the front because we had to take that down in order to get the materials in. But there is a standing fence, but I wanted to replace that with just an upgrade to what I have now.
Any other board questions for Ms. Drakeford?
I should have asked too, this is a single-family residential use that you have?
Yes, sir.
You are the owner and the applicant, you reside there?
Yes, sir.
And if the board grants favorably, that use will continue? There's no
Yes.
changes to the use? Okay.
Any other board questions? Hearing none, are there any members of the public that would like to question the testimony Ms. Drakeford has given? Hearing none, are there any members of the public that would like to comment on this application? Hearing none, then I believe we can conference this. Mr. Bentavegna, would you like to begin?
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I see no issue with this application. The variance that's granted is very minimal, we're talking less than 3 feet. So I'll be voting yes tonight.
Mr. Johnson?
I also agree, and I would like to thank you for your service. I will be voting yes.
Ms. Martins?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I also agree with my colleagues. Very straightforward application. I will be voting yes as well.
Ms. Scott?
Yes, I also agree with my colleagues and will also be voting yes.
And Mr. Graves?
I see no measurable negative impact, so I'll be voting yes.
As for myself, I see no negative impact either. Pool will not have a negative impact on your property or the neighboring property, so I too will vote yes. At this time, can I have a motion and a second?
Mr. Chairman, I move that the board grant the variance applicable to this application, and that council is directed to prepare a resolution consistent with the board's decision.
Second motion.
Roll call.
Ms. Martins?
Yes.
Mr. Bentavegna?
Yes.
Ms. Scott?
Yes.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Mr. Graves?
Yes.
And Mr. Champy?
Yes.
June 25th is the regular meeting of the board. We'll have the resolution memorializing the ruling. That's next Wednesday. You do not need to be here for that.
Appreciate it. Okay, thank you, sir.
Mr. Chairman, there being no further business coming before the board, I move that we adjourn.
Second motion.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?